5 games released on Steam in 2025 uses AI. 1 in 5. That is 8 times more than the games that used AI in the creative process when you compare it to 2024. So today, I wanted to have a conversation about how AI is already reshaping the world of video games, what that means for players, and why it's probably better to accept it than it is to fight it. We'll break this down in 3 parts. First, the pain and the panic, why so many people see AI as a threat. Number 2, the reality check, how AI is actually being used in gaming right now. And 3, the opportunity for how developers and players can learn to use it instead of fearing it. Here's the hard truth. AI is going to take jobs away. Tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of roles across voice acting, world creation, art generation, and even parts of coding have real potential to be destroyed. That fear is real, and it's going to happen. We've seen this play out before. The Industrial Revolution, computers, the internet, these innovations have destroyed industries. Newspapers gutted, retail chains shuttered. US manufacturing alone lost 8.5 million jobs between 1999 and 2018 as automation and digital supply chains took over. Globally, estimates say automation with digital tech has affected tens of millions, with some expecting up to 800 million roles to change or disappear by 2030. That is pain. People's money and skills just taken away or made useless with the creation of new technology. But arguably, the hardest part for everyone to wrap their head around is this. AI isn't the bad guy. Yes, companies like Microsoft, Bungie, and Ubisoft have laid off thousands, and it's not a stretch to say that part of this is probably because the companies see an opportunity with AI to make more money while spending less to create their video games. And at the same time, AI is opening the door for so many others to shine in a way that they never have before. AI isn't just replacing, it's making the process of creating easier than ever. Steam's own data shows AI use in game publishing to their service has octupled in a single year. Developers are using it to work on NPC dialogue, auto-generate sprawling, beautiful landscapes and textures, create placeholder art in minutes instead of weeks, and even write code to speed up iteration. There are even examples of people making entire games with nothing but AI. Now, to be clear, the games that are made this way are mostly sloppy and could never compete in a real market. They just serve as a working example of how the tool can be used to the benefit of the creator. By lowering the number of skills and resources needed to accomplish your goal, the quality of the idea is the star that's able to shine. Think of a world where the creator can come up with a story that is of the same quality as God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, or The Last of Us, and their imagination is the only limit of their ability to execute on it. Looking at AI through this lens is important. Why? Because it encourages us to look at more than just the headlines, and real-world examples of both large and small teams using it for amazing and fun things already exist. I'm sure that most of you are aware of the AI Darth Vader in Fortnite, complete with James Earl Jones' cloned voice. What about Google's Genie that can spawn worlds that aren't even being run in video game engines? How about the teams of Skyrim modders that are actively developing AI models that allow you, the player, to have real-time conversations with NPCs? That's the type of immersion and innovation that we're talking about. Will every use case be perfect? No. AI images can look uncanny, and many of us have probably seen the evolution of Will Smith eating spaghetti. Neither are perfect, but the direction is crystal clear. AI is getting better on a daily basis, and both AAA and indie devs are already using it in development right now. Think back to the early 90s. Bill Gates sat on a late night show explaining how the internet could let you replay a baseball game online.
A couple of months ago, there was like a big breakthrough announcement that on the internet or on some computer deal, they were going to broadcast a baseball game. You could listen to a baseball game on your computer. And I just thought to myself, does radio ring a bell? You know what I mean? It's just...
The audience laughed and cheered because they couldn't imagine the internet becoming a near daily requirement. Today, we know better. AI has the potential to be that level of disruption. A second, once-in-a-lifetime tech revolution unfolding right now in front of us. Fighting it would be like trying to stop a 10-ton boulder from falling down the mountain. But here's where the pain flips into possibility. For voice actors, AI cloning means they can license and control their digital likeness, turning a lower-paying job that they otherwise wouldn't have taken into cold hard cash. For developers, AI can chew through repetitive grunt work, allowing teams to focus on the more creative, high-impact design. For players, imagine NPCs, like we already said, that don't repeat the same canned lines, but actually respond to your choices. Imagine infinite quest lines that feel unique every playthrough. Now, obviously, that's not the most likely to happen, but you get the point that I'm getting at. This isn't just about replacement like many seem to think. It's about leverage. Those who look at AI for the tool that it is will move faster, they'll create richer worlds, and outpace those who fight the process. And again, I'm not saying that AI won't come with its costs. AI has and will continue to remove jobs as companies use it to cut costs. It will produce shovelware that floods platforms with low-quality junk, and it will exploit artists by training on stolen work without consent. That's why instead of screaming about how life is unfair, we need to push for regulation, ethical guidelines, transparency, and, ideally, the option to purchase personal AI models and tools from these companies so that the people can truly operate as independents. The solution isn't pretending we can stop the evolution of this technology. It's building the guardrails while still leaning into using it. AI is the next internet-level revolution. It will continue to hurt, disrupt, and create heated debate for a long time to come. But if you don't want to take my word for it, maybe you'll listen to Gandhi. Adaptability is not imitation. It means power of resistance and assimilation. Adaptability isn't about blindly copying others. Instead, it's about your ability to face challenges head-on and adopt new ideas and conditions into your own life. The winners are the ones who adapt, the ones who learn to use the tool instead of fearing it. So the question isn't, will AI change gaming and potentially even the world? It already has. The real question is, will you shape it, or will you let it shape you? If you found some value in this conversation, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you want to talk in real time, maybe consider stopping by my stream. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.